206. Oh. 210. Oh. I feel like today is the day. That's a 214. You know, sometimes it simply works. I haven't lifted my left foot off the ground yet. We rolling. Today it's 220. So pump up the music. I grant myself 35 balls to break 220. Ah, oh my lord! What the f is happening? All right, boys, we're back. Back on the way to the cave, and we're making progress. So last time I was at 1% girls, and in the meanwhile, let's actually check that real quick. We've made it to 0.7% girls. Well, we're making progress. So you guys out there, all you girls, subscribe to make it up to 1%, and all you guys, subscribe too, so we can stay over 1%. It is Sunday. I'm on my way to the next speed session. So again, it's about the 46-inch driver. I want to break 220 ball speed. It is mid-January. The season starts early March, so we have 6 more weeks to amp up that speed and also to hit them straight. So let's go. Let's see, I'm gonna do my session, and then whatever happens, happens, right? I wanna answer some of your questions, but then, well, let's see. Okay, just like normal, warming up my wrists with a couple of wedges. Then want to do some speed stick work to actually get some priming in before the speed session, amp everything up. Here we go. What I figured out, I don't know if you guys have kids out there. My son is 11 months old, but when I hold him, sometimes that's even harder on the wrist compared to what I do out here. Hold him like this. Oh my God. I do this just for the sake of activating everything. Boom, pop, getting ready. See you tomorrow. I'm a big fan of activating and like warming up shoulders and stuff with my RAWSPEED stick. I'm a big fan of one-handed swings just to warm up everything, go through the motions, covering all the different angles just to warm up. Oh. What I like about the RAWSPEED stick too, by the way, is you only need one stick, right? I mean, the principle compared to super speed, for example, is exactly the same, but you only need one stick and you change the weights. And that's very, very convenient, especially when traveling, so you don't have to take 3 sticks with you. And then what I do is when I warm up, it doesn't make sense for wedges, it doesn't make sense for golf, but I already try to prime all those different power sources that I'm using throughout the swing. So a wedge swing, so right now what I try to focus on is like the recentering. So my shift to the right is perfectly fine, so the loading phase, but then at like P2 already, I try to shift over to the left and then use all the power in the ground right here on my left foot to boom, move back to the right, and then that byproduct is actually that left foot sliding. So I try that already with wedges, so like that, which absolutely does not make sense for golf or distance control whatsoever, but it's great for me to already prime my body to move as efficient as possible and, well, to be as fast as possible. Okay, now what I try is, oh, that's going in! Oof. Now I try to actually exaggerate that move to the right, so that push from here, creating a spine tilt to the right, so going like boom, and that left shoulder backs that by going back and around. So that's actually what I'm trying to actually use this force to boom, speed everything up and create the counter force to the club head. So that's what I'm doing right here. Now in between, before I switch to the next club, I want to do a quick fire Q&A with you guys because you guys sent me questions by Instagram and I only have like 10 seconds to answer. Why, oh that's no English, why made you have motivation to keep doing this? Probably like, what does motivate you to do this? So actually I'm not motivated. It's just a habit to keep going and keep going live the dream and enjoy that shit. What's your first impression of the new Rogue driver? Very interesting question, because I was hitting that in Hawaii for the first time, and the first thing I've noticed is like a very deep face and the matte finish, like carbon kind of look to it, and it's very, very forgiving when you mishit it, and well, especially when you do long drive, you mishit it a lot. Number one swing tip: see a golf coach, a good one. What's your eating habits? I stay away from the shit. Very simple. How do you swing that fast and keep control at the same time? I don't. I do long drive, so mishits are part of the game, but also, why do you get faster? How do you get faster? What you do is, to be faster on course, is you build up a speed reserve by pushing your maximum speed to be faster on course without noticing, and then you actually keep the same accuracy. There you go. Alrighty, switching to 9 irons. Here we go. Also very interesting, when I warm up, I tend to like automatically focus on deceleration, because your body is only gonna allow you to swing as fast as it's able to decelerate. So you see me do a lot of hold off swings most of the time when I warm up without even realizing, so going like this. From my feel, that helps me to decelerate more efficiently. Time to take that hoodie off, even though it's absolutely amazing. I try to cycle through the hits so I don't put too many hits on one, so to keep a lot of hits hot at the same time. So this is a 4.5 degree. Setting is -2, so it's actually 2.5 hit. I got a new grip. It's not only about the feel for me. I feel 2 grams of weight in the grip because it makes the club less top heavy. Very interesting. So the more weight you add here, the more you turn that club into a badminton racket rather than a hammer. In the very beginning, it's just a couple easy shots. What kind of a day it is today? So let's see. Right out of the gate, easy swing. What I got? 206. Oh. Even faster. 210. Oh, we're 210 already. Oh, woo. That's what I mean by you cannot feel speed. That's my second swing of the day. 210. On some days, I have a hard time actually swinging 210. You cannot feel speed. You cannot feel CNS recovery, because speed is a lot about CNS recovery. A lot. And I haven't figured out a way to feel that. You might have. Leave me a comment down below if you've figured out how to like feel CNS recovery. I have not. So that's a 211, 148. All right. I feel like today is the day. 150. It's that simple. You know, sometimes it simply works. That's a 214. I haven't lifted my left foot off the ground yet. So today I feel like we rolling. Today it's 220. In the very beginning, when you start that process of speeding up, getting faster, usually those speed sessions are like crazy long. So you stretch it like 2 hours, 3 hours speed sessions, hitting like 250 balls, and you get faster and faster and faster. And the more you do that, the quicker you're getting fast. Does that make sense? Is that even English? Come on, amp it up. All right, so it's about time. I want to get this going. So what I do now is I switch apps. So pump up the music, switch apps, because what I'm going to show you now is a very interesting way to push speeds. Unselect everything but club speed and ball speed. Very interesting to push speed, because everything your brain's doing when you're not focusing on speed, so in terms of accuracy, keep the spin down, all that shit, is holding you back from your true potential that day to get faster. And these sessions, they don't make sense every day, but it's definitely a part of the speed training, a very important part of the speed training. I grant myself 35 balls, 35, to break 220.
Oh yeah, whoa.
Planted left foot, and then we're speeding up. Ah! Oh my lord! What the fuck is happening? That's still a planted left foot. That's my first swing. And that was not hit great. We're breaking 220 today. We're breaking 220. I see it coming. Oh no, that was thin. Ooh. So let's go. Come on. Oh, thin. Shoulder going back, boom, and around and left. More rotation through the impact zone and like push. Ah! Oh God! In heaven! It's about lifting that left foot up the ground, creating more upload, creating more download, more power from the ground up, and boom! Let's go! Woo! Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, God! Come on! Oh, thin again, dude! Oh, 218. We're getting there. Almost there. It's so close. Ah, come on. Push it back. Move back. Tilt that. Tilt that upper body. Let's go. Up and tilt it. Let's go. Oh! Woo! They're so close. 219.2. Oh, 0.4! Oh my lord! Ah! Thin! Ah! That was so toey! That's already the one. Come on. Yeah! Yes! Come on! Boom! Come on! We made it on shot 18. So actually halfway through, I told you guys I'm gonna hit 35 balls and that's what I'm doing. Let's see how many times we can actually break the 220 again. Oh, Cody! Nope. God! The real byproduct about speed training, because your miss hits are still 216 with good launch and good spin. So that's what it's about. You want to minimize terrible hits, so your fast hits are straight down the middle, and most of your miss hits are 2, with still some decent speed that's still faster than most guys are when they hit their best. So that's what the speed training is about. So let's go. Let's push the club speed to 155. Oh! 53. Sometimes all it takes to break through barriers is a little micro break, because this is how you drink water. 155, go, come on, let's go. Oh! Woo! 220.9, we're going! Boom! Let's go! Ball 23, so we got 12 more to go. 12 more. That's 2 sets of 6 each. That's how I hit them. Let's go. Ah! Ah! Was that exactly the same speed? Oh God, that was terrible. That was so healing. Ah! I know this shit is not beautiful, but as I said before, it's honest. Come on, let's go. Oh, that was terrible. Come on, Martin. It's... Ah! High in the face. Let's go. One more in this set. Last ball, basketball in this set. Come on, let's go. Oh, yeah, amazing. Hit it right there. Right there, 209. All right, last set. Little sip. Can we do one more 220? 6 more balls. Speed session, ball 30. Come on, we need another 220. Let's go, come on. Amp it up, amp it up. Don't lose focus, don't lose energy. No! Okay, 4 more. Let's go, 4 more. Let's go. No! These are the moments in competition. You have these moments. You hit 4 terrible balls, and now you gotta refocus and get your shit together. It happens. Oh, better. Not good yet. Ah. One last ball. That's not a 220, but it's a 219.9. Okay, fine. So next time, the goal for next time is obviously breaking 221 because I was at 220.9, and then break it on that last ball because we did not this time. That was intense, but we're not done yet. So I got a couple more questions, like quick fire questions. Give me 10 seconds. Top 3 gym workouts for more speed. Stick to the basics. Explosive workouts, overspeed workouts. How long did it take to break 150 club speed? That's a very good question, because breaking 150 club speed on the quad and on the TrackMan, something very, very different. And I believe, actually, I think we still have enough time to compare the two. So why don't we call Nick Pauli and go to 70s and compare the two? Because that's actually very interesting, and that's something most people don't get. But it took me to break 150 on TrackMan, took me 2.5 years. But before we go, let's have a little lunch session, okay? So I got my wife here with me. Instead of like eating a McDonald's lunch break meal, I have my wife food with me. Keeps me full for 5 hours and tastes great. Salted caramel. Let's go. Alrighty, boys and girls, here at 7T. So what they use is TrackMan. So TrackMan is looking at the ball from behind, a radar system that's actually calculating the club speed at the geometric center of the face, of the club actually, and Foresight Quad looking at the face, video based, actually capturing this little dot at the face. When I tell you this dot and the geometric center of the club move at different speeds, well, you might not believe me. So let's demonstrate and see what the club data actually says. So it took a while till it popped up, but this is moving at 141.6. Let's see what the quad says. Ball speed at 203, ball speed right there at 204. Pretty much the same. This is a topic, or these are actually topics for a whole nother video. What we want to compare here is club speed. And the quad said 146. So this says 146. TrackMan says roughly 142, so 141.6. So you can calculate the percentage yourself. But this is the difference of this face moving faster through impact compared to the geometric center. Why is that? The reason for that is we're not hitting the ball at a straight line. So this is not how the face is actually moving through impact. This is more or less how the face is moving through impact. So there's a rotational element to this too, and when I tell you that this point of the club face is moving faster than this point of the club face, it might make sense that the geometric center is moving slower than this part of the face. Imagine you would use a car and actually drift. So when this was a car, right, and we're moving like this, all of these points are moving at the same speed. But when this element is added to it, so when you actually drift with a car, this part is moving faster compared to this, and also this. So that means the rotational element to this adds a little bit of speed. So what's right or wrong? There's no right or wrong. It's just a different philosophy to approach club speed. And if you guys like this topic and you want to see it in more detail, comment below if you like it and what kind of topics you want to see for a comparison of the Foresight and the Trackman. Thanks guys for subscribing and liking the video. See you guys in the next one.